So we've basically got to get rid of this thing. We've basically stopped at a rest stop for lunch, and the one thing we've noticed about Norwegian, we're not Norway yet, we're in Sweden, Swedish rest stops, is that this whole country is like built for RVs. I am so shocked that every service we go to, it's like Disneyland. There's services, there's a place to dump the poop, there's water. I'm like in heaven here.
Plus, I know you're working, but did you see how many RVs there? I don't think we've been in a country yet that has had this many RVs in it.
It is Disneyland for RVs.
I mean, but they're all over the road. I mean, it's not just that it's set up well, but there are actually people here.
But I can only imagine you clear out the suckers come October.
Right, well, it's August, so everyone is on. This is weird looking through this net.
It is, isn't it?
I feel like I'm at a funeral.
For the last 2.5 years, we have been in our beloved 21-foot rolling home lemonade. In the spirit of the adage, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, we entered the RV with the goal of strengthening our family bond. But we also gave ourselves an additional goal, and that was to visit every single country in Europe. But as we are in the vehicle, which has the insulation power of a tin can, we are in the north in the summer and in the south in the winter. In other words, we are constantly chasing spring. That is why we cannot wait to get to Asia, or at least Southeast Asia. Anyway, what we have noticed so far in Sweden is that not only is it beautiful, you will hear that a lot, but it is also set up to a T for RVers. If there was no winter, Sweden would be a motorhome paradise.
Good morning from somewhere in the middle of Sweden. I don't know where we are. I think we're like right in the middle of Sweden. I'm not certain. I'm gonna get over that. Okay, what I want to talk to you right now is about like where I'm at right now. This is a rest stop. Now, what I mean by a rest stop, it's not like a kids playground area rest stop. It's not a place where you get gas. It's like a pure sort of unadulterated rest stop. There is a playground back there. There's a lake right back over there. And what we're seeing is that these are places where people come and stay for the night, and it is like packed. We got here around 10:30 last night because we went way too long walking around, and there were like 20 different RVs. It's 9 a.m. They're all gone. It's like kind of like the Camino, where everyone gets up and says, I gotta get going before 6 a.m. so I can catch like the first views at the best place so things don't get too crowded. I am loving what we're seeing here. France, I used to think that you were like the number one of all the places to go and hang out with an RV because you have amazing like airs, which are essentially like municipal areas that you can park for free. But Sweden has got you beat. I mean, you have, look at this, you have right here, all these right there. You have like the kids changing area, you have a bathroom with a sink, you have like a urinal style thing there for guys, and then of course that is for the actual cassette. And look at that right there. That is so awesome to wake up next to something like this. Unbelievable how cool Sweden is. This is like a lake. It's not even like leading to a sea or an ocean.
On the outside looking in, I really wasn't sure what I was getting. Between the highways on the sea, waiting for something to get to me. I wasn't sure what I was hoping for, you see.
Alright, so we've decided to take a little rest stop here by the side of the road, and like everything else in Sweden, you're gonna get tired of me saying this, but how beautiful is this? Not many places you can stop on the side of the road to get just this magical lake that has a picture postcard view, and the next thing you know, another RV shows up just like that, killing our like a whole solitude thing. But that's okay. We're not really selfish with our time or our space. This is like a really cool German couple. We haven't really talk to them at all, but they got an Instagram hashtag, so we were able to look them up. That's the weird part about putting social media on your vehicles, that people know who you are before you even step out of the vehicle. So they look really cool, so we're gonna sort of say, yeah, you can hang out with us. But in the meantime, we're doing dishes, and Avalon is not pretending to audition for a superhero role. She's getting her hair done. Actually, Largo's getting his hair done too. What are you getting done?
Spur of the moment decision to just put some red on the bottom of my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit, like a really little bit.
Should mom become a stylist?
She hates it though.
I know.
She really hates doing people's hair.
We are dyeing Largo's hair out here in the middle of the field. Ah, we need more water.
Ow, my head.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see if we've got...
Use sparkling water if you want to use that.
Yeah, bring over water, quick.
Sparkling water?
Sure.
No, don't use my sparkling water.
Okay, don't use the sparkling water. I think we're good. You know what, stay right there for a minute, Largo. I need to get more. I think I should rinse it more.
Laura, I think you're starting to realize that having color hair is like a commitment. It's not just a once nice to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
This hair dyeing stuff is it's a lot of work, isn't it? Okay, hold this, hold this, hold this. It still has water in it, so be careful. Okay, tip your head up.
Oh my god.
You're next, Blue.
I'm not next. Avalon's next.
Okay. This is gonna be, you gotta lean way over. There we go.
Don't hit the top of my head.
You gotta bend down a lot more than that.
Guys, try not
Make your body into an L.
Guys, try not to hit the top of my head if you can, just the bottom of it.
I'm trying, I'll try.
Such demands, Avalon.
I know, right?
So how much are you getting colored, Avalon?
Just the bottom.
That's it?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I don't really have any choice.
She actually got like the top.
No, she didn't. That's not funny.
That is kind of funny.
That's not funny.
You got her to say that's not funny. All right, I gotta go get some more water. Hold the horses here.
You want me to just stand here?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly the most comfortable position.
Well, it could be worse, Avalon. You could be in school. What does rest stop lunch look like today?
It is quinoa with some sauce that I made last night. And basically, since we're doing this whole vegetarian thing, I basically take some tomatoes, some tomato sauce, and then I put everything in it and let it simmer. So I've got zucchini, onions, mushroom, eggplant, and then a bunch of spices, and then usually that lasts us a couple of days, which is inexpensive, pretty easy to reheat, and vegetarian.
Yep.
So that's lunch. And we're gonna do quinoa instead of pasta today because quinoa cooks a lot faster, and we are a bit behind schedule trying to get to our hike because we've got a little distracted by the red houses, and then we stopped to work, and now it's lunchtime, and we did get up a little late and all that kind. Well, I got up a little late. Will's been up since 6 o'clock. So it might be a midnight hike tonight.
It might be.
No, please no.
Down the moon and give that to
We made it to the hike.
And at this point, we are, what is it? It's like 6 o'clock?
It's a good thing that it stays late here.
Actually, what? It's like 8 o'clock. Sorry, I got my clock wrong here.
All right,
We
so
have the sunset till 9:30, and we're gonna milk this cloud-covered, what's left of daylight, for as much as possible. I think the hike that we want to go on right now is about 2.5 miles, so it's nothing like out of this world crazy, so we can be back in plenty of time. It should only take like an hour.
But we're thinking of getting the kids up in the morning to do a really big one. And they're like, no, but look at these two. They are Camino. Look at them. You can barely spot them up ahead. They're so into it. We got to speed it up. Wow. This is magical.
So the national park that we're at, I have no idea how you pronounce it. Something with an S. It seems like everything in Sweden starts with an S. Actually, I lie. That's not true. But either way, this place is magical. You get to park right sort of where we did, and there's a free parking spot for RVs, and you can walk. It seems like maybe 10 minutes, and you're at this. I don't know if this is a lake or this is like an inlet, just like towards the ocean. The ocean. I say the ocean. I think everything is an ocean. The sea, and essentially what you do is you just. There's a lot of people camping here. I'm kind of like at a loss for words here, but there's a lot of people that just like hike out here to camp. They leave their car back where we have the RV, and imagine just hanging out here for the night, listening to the sounds of the waves coming in, and next thing you know, you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you see what this might be in its majesty. I'm totally psyched. We're not coming at 4 in the morning, but I can only imagine how beautiful this might be.
Do you think Lemonade could get down here? Remember that she did that thing in Turkey?
No, Lemonade definitely cannot get out here.
Oh my gosh, she could make it down that road. This is one of those moments we don't have a lot of space in our garage. This is one of those times I really wish we had a tent. We could take our comforters and come out here, but we don't have a tent. There are people camped out here on the water. This is beautiful.
Look at the kids. They're just hanging out right there,
wow.
as if it was nothing.
Are we sure we want to go to Asia and leave all this behind?
Well,
for busy streets and good food.
They kind of say that you leave the best for last, and I think we left like the best of Europe for last in this case.
Oh my gosh, yes, at a time where I feel like we really need this. Like we need nature, we need time together, we need, oh my gosh, I'm speechless.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh my God, it really is true. We were told that in Sweden and parts of Norway that you would find kind of, I mean, we're in the national park, but you would find these huts with wood and places that you could just start a fire. This has wood in a shed for free and a toilet out here in this national park.
Just in the middle of like nowhere.
It's so cool.
We've now walked for like about 1.5 miles, and just these things are popping up like rest stops on our freeway.
Unbelievable. Every country should be like this.
That'd be too easy,
and,
though.
And no one's here. We've only seen about
that's
10.
a good part.
Well, we've only seen like 10 people, and it's August. So I'm assuming this is their warmest month. So you can just come here at your own will. I can't understand why there's no one here.
Because there's too much free stuff. They're trying to go rougher. Swedes
know.
are tough.
Swedes are tough. So right now I'm taking this opportunity with the kids to chat about what they want their elective to be this year in school. And usually what we try to do is, well, we give them the choice of something that they're interested in exploring. So have you guys thought about it at all?
Pilot's class?
Pilot class? Okay.
With the flight simulator.
We can look and see if there's something online like that. And if you guys want to form a group or something, you can do that as well.
I want to form a D&D group.
A Dungeon and Dragon?
My choice.
Dungeon and Dragon group?
Yes, we should totally make a Dungeons and Dragons group.
How about you, other than the Dungeon and Dragon group, do you have something else as an elective you're interested in?
I'm kind of interested in psychology, like being able to predict people's thoughts a bit.
Uh-oh, that's
Definitely
scary.
help out in rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
When I'm trying to beat Larga for movie choice. Or maybe songwriting or creative writing again.
Okay, so maybe tomorrow when we've got a long drive tomorrow, maybe we can go online and you guys can do some research and see.
No.
What?
I have way too much stuff to do.
Oh.
Side plug. I have book club tutoring, and by the time this comes out, also a book club for younger kids.
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be 10 to 12, it might be younger. I haven't decided yet. And every 2 months, we read 3 books over a period of 8 weeks. And then we do all sorts of fun activities. We discuss the books. Basically just have a very, very fun time.
So if you guys want more information about it, we'll link to it down or put it in the description, and then you can message Avalon and ask your questions and sign up.
Mm-hmm. It's very fun. I love doing it. What do you mean you got luck? I usually sit on the side and super luck. But
So how far have we gone so far? Whoa.
I have no idea.
Gotta watch your step around here.
It's getting dark, so we might need to turn back soon.
Well, the crazy part about this, hold on a second.
And I haven't seen people in a while.
So the crazy part about this is that our kids are now, I don't know, it's a good, probably 5 minutes ahead of us. Which they're, yeah, if we yell really loud, they'll hear us, which is sort of our safety gap measure. One of the things that we've come to realize with our kids is that they've been able to roam around in Paris alone. They've been able to roam around on the Camino alone. We let them sort of do their thing here.
They've done it in Boston. At this point, they've spent a lot of time with the freedom and the independence to roam around places that they're comfortable in and we're comfortable letting them go in.
Right. I'm waiting for the kids' version of The Amazing Race, and we're signing our kids up. Like they're going to be number 1 and 2 on there. They're going to be, can you imagine Avalon 15 and Largo 11? And they're fighting to see who gets to do the lead on Google Maps.
Oh, and since Avalon is super competitive, she will kick butt in that. There's no way anyone's passing her or beating her. Oh, well, that's a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Kids' Amazing Race. I mean, obviously they need some sort of supervision, so we'd probably have to go, right? We would have to go.
Or just,
we wouldn't help them, but we'd have to go.
We'd be hanging out with the producers, hanging out, eating all the craft foods.
Maybe we'd have a chair with our name on it.
That'd be awesome.
I guess they don't have chairs or something.
Maybe
like
we
that
could be the
since
producer of that. Maybe that's our idea.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
That's a great idea. We can't put this on the vlog. Hollywood, call us. We'll tell you how to do it.
We're taking notes now.
So often you guys will ask us if we feel like our kids are missing out on a part of their childhood, particularly an American childhood, because they're not involved in team sports.
And like one of the sports that we're trying to teach them now is how to hold a camera without doing shaky cam.
You're doing a great job.
This is definitely not a team sport doing this thing.
Will's got that mastered. So when the kids were little, we had a stationary life. We made an attempt to get them involved in team sports, soccer, a little bit of basketball, and they didn't really take to it. Now,
they were really cute, though.
They were really cute.
They were really cute.
They were really cute. But Avalon would be like they're on the soccer field, and Avalon walks up the soccer field to go pick up flowers and pick flowers in the middle of the game. So they never really took to it, and maybe we didn't find their sport. But what we started doing as a result of that was we started, while we had a stationary life, doing more team, individual things as a family. So skiing, biking, hiking.
Right, we're trying to test their endurance by getting them into physical activities, which doesn't necessarily have to be like a team aspect. So what we like to think about this is that, there's a lot of camaraderie that's built into team sports, a lot of sort of understanding what your place is within a unit,
and also how to work as a team. And I think that's really important. So we're not discounting that, but I think we got that by the way that we live our lifestyle. So I'm not really that concerned about that aspect that they're missing out on. And then as in regard to physical activity, we get plenty of that because we are biking, hiking, swimming, skiing as we're WorldTowning. So I don't think they're really missing out on anything. Do you?
No, they also have team dishwashing, they have team cooking. There's a lot of teamwork that's being built around this lifestyle of ours.
Now I know that so when I was younger, I played basketball, I played softball, I played all these team sports, and none of them I've really been able to carry into my adult life. One thing that my parents did was they got me skiing lessons, and still to this day as an adult, I use that. So that's kind of, when they didn't express an interest in team sports, we kind of took that angle because we thought, well, what can they take with them as adults when they're out and about and enjoying their life?
Right, my only instance in sports was I was in cross country and track, so I was a distance runner, and our kids are not distance runners. I'd like to have that as a family activity, but we're working on it though.
Baby steps.
Yeah. Alright, so with that guys, we have completed our tour of the national park. I still don't know the name of this thing. I know I took a shot of it.
Skull. The guy told me, hold on, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm on a dirt road and there's no one coming and there's no cliffs on the side. So don't be scared that I'm driving and looking at my phone. Skuleskogen National Park. It is 2,900 and some odd hectares of land. There's tons of trails everywhere. We're kind of a hike and dash type tonight because we've got to get north before it snows, which I hear is going to happen next week.
Right.
So
Otherwise, we would have stayed the night.
But thank goodness we didn't.
Oh, you guys loved it. You were way ahead of us, chatting away. Shh, shh.
Don't tell me.
Did Largo say he liked it? Ooh. All right, so we're going to take advantage of like another hour and a half of daylight, and we're going to drive.
We forge further ahead.
Forge ahead.
Because it's not that cold yet. So no. So we're actually fighting to get to cold. I think
Our goal is to get to the very tippy top Nordcap Arctic Circle region in the next 2 weeks, so that we can start heading south when it starts getting cold. Because you know how much we love the cold. I know you guys are all missing my great gray fluffy jacket.
It's coming.
It's coming back.
Let's make it a comeback.
It's going to retire before we go to Asia, though, I promise.
Okay, we gotta go.
All right.
All right. See you next time.
Where are we going?
North. That's as far as I got. Okay. See you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye. Do you want to just take over that tent right over there?
We're gonna squat this tent.
No, we're not. It's someone else's tent. Someone else's shoes are there. You're not doing that.
Alan, stop being such a rule follower. Oh my gosh.
I can't even.
I have gas.